welcome back, my neighbors, to the Big Sleep Podcast. This is episode 35. Ernesto here with Hiel, because Nick is no longer with us.
Like forever?
I don't know. Maybe he met Jesus or something. I don't know.
Oh.
So yeah, we replaced him with Wish.com potato webcam. Here he is.
Timu.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Well, welcome to the shit show. This is Kyle. I will do a brief introduction, and then maybe you can explain why no one should care. Kyle is a background kind of member of, and when I say background, I mean like the logistics of some of the Big Sleep stuff. He's in the Discord. He's showcased in some live streams and videos on Nick and I's channels. Soon to be a collaborative effort on, hopefully, a separate channel from the podcast where it'll be more focused on the gaming aspect. So don't worry, we will try to get him a better camera and maybe even a computer that is not from the Salvation Army.
This is your computer still.
It was my computer from 10 years ago, yes.
Yeah.
All right, what you got?
I am basically, you just think of me as a third wheel, man. The third wheeling at the Big Sleep.
Ladies and gentlemen, Kyle.
Yeah.
We have no agenda for today, so I don't know. Is this just going to be like a reminiscing thing, or what are we freaking doing? I guess some updates. We can talk about that. Huge updates on the Discord channel. Link below. Check it out. If you've got a computer or a phone, you can be on it and at least see updates on stuff. YouTube, we're still going to be here. Spotify, all of your podcast apps that you go to, whatever one's your favorite, still be available there. And let's see, updates on that Discord. Merch. We got a bunch of merch out right now for October. Limited edition, like Halloween related stuff. So check that out. That's actually been popping off. I was gonna mention that to the guys, but yeah,
the pumpkin one's pretty fucking sick.
Yeah, we've definitely got some orders, which is cool. So I'm glad to see that. Thank you for supporting. But yeah, links to everything's going to be in the description. We still have our socials. Instagram, we did do a Facebook account, although I don't know how active I want to be on that. TikTok, still got our TikTok for the podcast. So, but yeah, bunch of changes coming. We're going to definitely get back into skits again. Gaming is another one. Maybe eventually music. I don't know. We'll see what happens there. But Kyle, actually, his strength is being able to watch all of our footage for hours and not get bored. And then he likes to edit. So that will be quite a bit off of my back, which will be nice. Kyle's done some edits for me on my YouTube in the past. And
it's my tism tick.
It is. We pretty much everybody in the Big Sleep's got like a savant sector in life. So, yeah.
Just vegetate watching content.
Yes. That's what he was, an iPad kid. Now he's an adult.
Yeah.
Cool. So any interesting topics, or what do you got going on?
Well, I'm unemployed.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
So government job furlough.
Government.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love our government. It's great.
Are you guys getting back pay for that, or I guess I'm guessing, do you have USAA, right?
Yeah.
So you're getting paid.
So yeah, we'll get back pay from the period that we've been furloughed, but last furlough was 35 days, I want to say, and thankfully I was deployed, so I was getting paid no matter what. If it does last that long, I'm screwed.
Hell yeah. And I ain't helping you either. So yeah, you and your kids can fucking
No,
kick rocks.
they literally notified us, official notice of the furlough, and with the packet was a form just in case to give to
Yeah,
the unemployment
that's all
office.
right. My job has been trying to get us to check out the Affordable Care Act options, and I'm like, you just don't want to give us health care. They're like, it's an option available to you. I'm like, it's always been available. You're just trying to sell us on it all of a sudden. So, but yeah,
Wow.
well, I guess we probably just explained. I think Nick and I explained how we know each other. I've known Kyle for many, many years. Would you say,
Since 2006, it's either 2005 or 6.
yeah, that's probably around that time.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, went through school together for the most part. Um, and then we were in a band. I guess that's a big
If you can call
thing.
it that.
Yeah, yeah, playing in basements.
I
Um,
think, yeah, it's more so of a basement
yeah,
group.
yeah, basement band.
Yeah.
Let's see. Trying to think of like anything that would stick out. Uh, I would say our first like gaming experiences on PC. I don't know about you, but when we took all those parts and stuff that we found, and we were electrical taping like full size desktop fans to graphics cards, and we figured out how to overclock them so that we could play 7 Days to Die. I remember
Was that
that.
in Norfolk?
I can't remember where that was. I actually still have the PC case, the X Blade.
Are
I
we
still,
allowed to use first names of people on this?
I mean, it depends who you're bringing up. We're not doxing anybody, but
Was that I'm pretty sure we took that. I don't remember. I know it was an old computer from, like, the early 2000s,
I think
and we
it
are just, like,
was your
piecing it.
mom's ex or something, or one
Oh,
of your uncles or something like that. But I still have that
I don't
PC case here. I was actually thinking about building that out to be your editing rig, which would be hilarious.
that would be funny.
So full circle. Um, yeah, we were pretty much just heathens. That's mostly what I remember. We were too young. We had access to the internet and not a lot of adults paying attention to us. So that was pretty much our lives.
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah,
We tried our hands at YouTube,
yeah,
non-successful.
yeah. We
Fucking
actually made a song once, and then so Kyle did the recording of the guitar and all that stuff, background, and then I did vocals over it, and then he gatekeeps that music and like copyright struck a channel that I had it on.
what?
Yeah.
Copyright struck it?
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that.
It happened. And then you said I
Oh,
I wrote the song.
I might have said that,
Yes.
but
Yes.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Eh,
There's
if
still
you
some
can even call
YouTube.
that a song.
There's still some YouTube channels floating around of some stuff out there, so it's interesting. I still have a bunch of the unlisted videos. A lot of this is just going to be insider talk, but we
You
used to
look like a
record.
white ninja.
Exactly. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. I still have that one. So, yeah, yeah. I pretty much like lived at your house.
It was the probably the only place my parents were getting divorced and my dad was always at work, so it was literally like the only place that no one was there.
Yeah.
So we just took advantage of it, man.
Yeah. Like, I'd come down the stairs and Kyle would be watching Two Girls, One Cup, and I would
No,
be, like, trying not to throw up.
no, it was you, it was me, you, and Brooke, from high school. Brooke, what's his face? And I was
Oh,
like,
yeah, I know who
"Dude,
you're talking about.
you gotta see this." And then me and
I
Brooke
don't
are
think
just
he
sitting there laughing, and you're like, "Eh."
No, 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 I'm not the one who showed you guys that video. You brought
No,
it
I
up.
was showing you guys, yeah, I was
Oh,
showing you
okay.
2.
Yeah, okay.
Me and Brooke were just sitting there laughing, and you're just dry heaving
Dude,
hard.
I was not ready for that. That was a shock to the conscience. Yeah, I don't do that. I'm not into the scat play stuff, man.
There's been
Um,
so much controversy over that. Everyone's like, "Oh, that was just soft serve chocolate, dude."
don't.
And everyone
Don't.
else is like, "No, those chicks were like hardcore drug addicts, man."
Yeah, that's a different type of person. Um, yeah, we were definitely we definitely we lived together for a long time. I guess that's probably the big one. After high
I
school.
wouldn't say live together. I would say I took advantage of your hospitality.
Yes. Yeah, yeah. Kyle
Yeah.
would move in, and after a while, um, would just bounce. Just fucking. I'd come home from work, and he don't live there no more.
It was always for a girl, man. I was just
Yes.
I was desperate.
Yeah. I mean, look at him.
Yeah. I'm good now.
Yeah. I remember you got fired from wrecking a forklift at work. That was a good one. I got laid off of a job like the week after, and so we had zero money. And the place I got laid off from, we just ransacked, like me and the other employees ransacked the entire place, and I brought home like industrial size cans of like jalapenos and a jar of peanut butter and like some pickles, and like we
And a
literally
shit ton of pie.
yeah, and pie, and that's all we ate for like I don't know how many weeks we survived on that. I remember there was like two jalapenos left, and I was like, what do we do here?
So during that period, I was working at Applebee's and started out as a dishwasher, starting from the bottom, and then I got promoted to uh fry cook, something like fry cook or something like that. So I was literally eating chicken tenders every single day.
Hell yeah.
That was
And
so
not paying
depressing.
rent.
Yeah. Oh
I
my
was
god,
I
dude.
was driving a Yamaha Virago to town and back to get to work with like zero gas, and it was the dead of winter. Like I remember driving home sometimes at night at like midnight, and it was like -10 outside, and I would just put on as many layers of coats as I could just to drive that home. And the
Oh,
battery was dead, so I'd have to like run with the motorcycle and pop the clutch to get it to start, and the chain was falling off all the time. Yeah, those are some sketchy
yeah,
days, dog.
and then I stole it.
Yes, he did. He stole my motor. Yeah, that's actually how I lost my first motorcycle. As a matter of fact, Kyle and a serial killer um, were I don't know. Maybe he's swings both ways. There's some type of sugar daddy of some sort. Took my bike, put it in some like abandoned ass building, and then I heard that they were gonna go riding together, and I showed up to get my bike, and it turned into this whole thing. I
The
actually
dude
sold
was
you the bike though, didn't I?
no, so
Oh,
the
you could have
intent
let
you
that one
had was to
slide.
sell it to me. I'm very honest. The even if it looks bad. So your intent was to sell it to me. Uh, for 2,000. You're like, I'm giving you a discount. It like I could sell it for a lot more than that. I'm like, okay, cool. And you just gave me the bike, and you're like, just pay me the 2,000 and when you have it. And then I never did. And then I got married, and you're like, I'll write it off. That's your present.
Hold. Oh yeah, yeah, I do remember that. Uh, no, not only did he just take the bike, he fucking disassembled the whole thing.
I cleaned it.
Disassembled to where it didn't run anymore.
Well, yeah, it's not gonna run without the carburetor.
Well, that was a nice bike too. I loved that bike.
It was a good bike. It was a good like in town bike. But once you
Hell
got
yeah.
out
Well, there
onto
was
like the
no
highways and stuff,
there was no light on the speedometer either. So going back to me driving home at night, I had to like remember the RPM of the motor to know about how fast I was going because the light went out on the
oh,
gauge. So you just had to guess.
I guess I never drove it at night.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
yeah,
dude.
that was good stuff.
I'm sorry, man.
I listen. I thought I sold it to you, so that was on you.
Just
Oh,
reminiscing.
how did I get that back? So when I went for my training, the landlords that so when you bailed the first time, um, the landlord took my motorcycle as like collateral. The person that was living with me didn't pay rent either, I guess, the whole time I was gone. So they let her move out and then they just took all of my stuff and kept it, including the motorcycle, for back rent pay.
Really?
And I had to pay to get it back.
I don't know that. I
Yeah.
remember you just I just remember you're like you sued that person and small claims or something.
Um I didn't actually sue her. What happened was is when I got back, I didn't have a place to live. And so I was staying there with her again. And then I literally like opened a dresser drawer one day and there was like 5 or 6 tickets that had been issued to her for like drug, like you name it. There was a bunch of stuff in there. And then she was coming home with like damages to her vehicle and she was just like drinking and then getting into wrecks and then coming home. So,
What the
yeah.
heck?
Anyway, we got into an argument and I bought her a phone and I found out that she was using the phone for like illicit stuff. So I destroyed the phone. And she went through I was doing that side gig of like fixing laptops and stuff.
Oh yeah, I
So
remember
I had
that.
a stack of like 5 laptops and one by one she just like threw them against the wall and destroyed them and then tried attacking me. And yeah, she got taken. She got taken by law enforcement. So yeah, part of that she of her whatever that she got charged with, she had to pay for the damages or whatever. So that's what happened.
Okay.
But yeah, I didn't sue anybody.
Didn't that person also like take your paychecks from your training? Didn't she
Um
come home with like $0 in your bank account or something?
uh so uh she was a user on one of my cards and like threw a party or was giving someone a ride home and the card was like in the truck on the ground and he took it and blew all of it.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I had to report it as fraud. But yeah, my it locked my account out. So when I was away for training, I couldn't even buy like food. Like all of my accounts were locked. So I just had to eat the stuff they gave us or whatever, like handouts. So that wasn't fun. But yeah, I couldn't even pay to like get a haircut or go to the gas station. I had no means to like pay for anything. So
Yeah.
yeah, that sucked.
I remember when so before I went to training, you remember remember the big boat I used to drive? That freaking, like, 1990s Mercury
Yeah, yeah.
boat thing? So, I went to, like, a Walgreens, I think, getting cigarettes or something, and I was just messing around, and, I tried parking as close as I can to someone I knew, and ended up just, like, completely trashing their driver's side of their car with my boat.
Kyle can't
And
drive, by
then
the way.
used to,
Yeah.
uh, and then I just fucking, like, got cigarettes and took off,
Oh.
and the chick that was in that car, um, I was basically just, like, I was chasing after the chick, you know?
Oh, that's one way to
Not
do it.
not literally, but, you know. So
We're not we're not sure.
so, like, she was in a dude she was the car she was in would it belonged to a dude she was seeing at the time, and we actually went to school with him, and his dad called me saying, "Hey, if you don't pay us 1,100 bucks to repair all this, we're gonna sue you." I'm like, "I'm at training right now. How am I supposed to pay you?"
Oh my god.
So, when it was a phase that we had where we got to go out,
Mhm.
and the first thing I did was literally go to, like, a Western Union place
And wire
and
him.
yeah,
Oh,
I'm not joking.
nice. Nice.
I
God,
had
I
to do
don't
it
remember
twice.
hearing about any of that.
I don't think I told anybody this.
Oh, cool. Cool.
Exclusive.
Nice. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just remember
That
we
dude
definitely
the
had
dude who
no
owned that
money.
car the dude that owned that car, uh, now runs that Facebook page, that
Oh
I asked you
god.
about. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. Well, I don't feel bad then. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. Gross. Yeah, I just remember being poor, dude. Like we would try to find quarters so that we could buy a Little Caesars pizza
I remember
and
that
smokes. And then all we
in,
ate, all we ate, all we ate is essentially what Kyle still eats now, which is like Diet Mountain Dew and fucking honey buns or pizza rolls.
Pizza Rolls.
He was eating pizza rolls right before we started this, so
Mhm. He loves it when I do that.
I love Kyle's mouth sounds. I'm actually surprised. We're like over 20 minutes into this and he hasn't been doing that.
I am cautious right now, okay?
Good, good.
I've been turning off my mic every time I had to fucking
Oh man, yeah. It if you need to know anything more, just start watching our collabs for the gaming stuff, and that'll tell you all you need
what
to know.
what'd you tell your wife that one night where she's like, "Oh my god, I could hear it."
I literally said, I said, I can't remember. I was like some like Kyle sounds like a pug struggling to breathe, and then
Oh, yeah.
I like did the like, and she's like, oh stop, I can hear it, I can hear it now.
Sorry.
It's been my whole life. Yeah, yeah.
Oh my god.
Any interesting things unfolding or what you got?
Well, so part of the responsibilities I have with the big sleep is editor, and I literally sent you 3 videos and haven't heard from you about them.
Yeah, it's gonna stay that way too.
Yeah, it's going great.
First of all, I have like no service while I'm at work, so I can see
Oh,
that you sent them to me. I just can't open them. So
oh,
I just have yeah. I did watch them like an hour ago, and yeah, that works. That works.
nice.
So
And then, the other co-founder, is all about these skits and stuff, so I sent you guys that concept video of a skit, and I heard crickets.
I'm surprised you're at crickets. Yeah, we need to figure out how we're gonna film. So essentially, we have, I don't know, would you say like 50 or 60 different concepts or ideas for some videos. We just need to figure out the logistics of
We
how
have a
we're gonna make that
lot,
happen.
and all the concepts are really good,
Yeah, they're
and there's
funny.
a lot of potential. It's just, um, yeah, it just needs to be structured, and I guess, we haven't really sat down, and well, we had that one sit down that didn't really go anywhere, and then now we're here.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, we're here. Yeah, there's a lot of moving parts, and we're casting a very wide net on stuff that we want to do. So there's going to be growing pains for sure. Honestly, I think that the like shout out again to people hopping onto the merch stuff because that's what's going to allow us to like start doing some of the stuff though. One is coming. One, we need some equipment, obviously, and it helps with getting some marketing out and stuff like that. So that I'm excited for that, and I enjoy it. I was talking to Nick the other day, like the merch stuff is fun for me, and I really enjoy doing that stuff. I think I would have fun doing anything, but like I can lock in on that stuff, and yeah, it's a good time.
The products in our in the merch shop too, it's like it's actually good stuff. Like,
Yeah.
almost everybody I know or talk to, like, that style, that is the merch shop, like, I know a bunch of people would just love the crap out of that stuff.
Yeah. Um, I will say, not to get like too analytical, but a lot of the stuff seems to be like female purchases. That's what I would say. Like
Really?
a lot of the pinks and stuff like that. So that's interesting. But yeah, like we started off, we were just gonna do pretty much like the dead logo, and that was gonna be all the time. Like that would just be available, and then doing kind of like seasonal or limited runs of things. So it's like, you're not always going to have access to all of the images. It's going to be, hey, we're selling this one for a month and then it's done. Like you're not getting it again. So,
I could definitely see why it would be mainly, uh, you know, females buying stuff because I haven't bought any clothes for myself in, like, 2 years.
yeah, yeah. As a matter of fact, like the only clothing or anything that I've bought for myself is from our merch store. So,
Heck
hell
yeah,
yeah.
dude.
Hell yeah. I'm excited for the gaming stuff to be honest.
Yeah. Right now, the group that we have is pretty awesome, but,
Yeah.
I mean, the more people that we get, it's just gonna go up from here, man.
Yeah, mixing and matching a bunch of personalities.
I've never talked to Paul before, and I freaking love that dude.
Yeah, he's hilarious. Shout out Paul. He's another one on the collabs. Yeah, Paul. We've known Paul. He was in our group, so that's how we know him. But yeah, definitely check out the Discord. I was irresponsibly up late going through. Have you seen it since I've kind of refreshed it?
Um, Not really.
Perfect.
I saw them meet the whatever, and I was like, "Yeah,
Yep.
yeah."
Yep.
I've
Hey, I did
I
one.
so I know. I read all you guys's, and I'm like, "I don't know what the hell I'm gonna fucking say."
Just do your intro like you did here. Hey, I edit stuff.
I Yeah, I'm the third wheel.
All done.
Now I didn't work today, so
No way.
My dad moved out, so we have that room now, and I asked the wife, like, "What do you wanna do with it?" I always, like, take over all the rooms, so, like, I'm giving you the chance now to do something with the room that we have, and she's like, "I don't know." She came to the idea that she wants, like, a dark academia type, like, room to read in, like one wall be like a bookshelf,
Oh yeah.
um, and, like, a plush,
So
like,
like
sleeper type thing.
A TikTok fucking room.
Yeah, pretty much. So, I've been working on that all day,
Hell yeah.
and,
At least you have
yeah,
stuff to do.
I can always find something to do. My yard, if you drove by my house, you can be like, "That dude doesn't have any money."
You have no idea. My backyard right now, I have weeds that are taller than my vehicles,
Oh,
like
shoot.
above me.
I had to rip out like 3 years ago, we were like, "Let's make this, curbside view of our house, somewhat good." So, we, like, did some landscaping in the front, mulch and everything, and it looked fucking awesome. And then I left, and it wasn't kept, so I had to tear all that out. I
I don't
still have to
mess
tear
around
out
with
the 2
mulch, man.
signs.
Yeah, that's like it looks good, and then the sun hits it, and then it
Yeah.
turns bad.
Yeah, mulch is good for, like, 6 months, and if you
Yeah,
don't replace it, that's why we're gonna go for rock. I mean, it's expensive as shit right now, but it's easier to maintain.
or just grass. Just tear it
No,
all out and
I
put grass.
I can't even maintain my grass.
Hell yeah. My neighbor mows for me now, so
Oh, nice, good for you.
yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is what happens, we don't have an agenda
Agenda.
an agenda.
Yeah. No, it's all good. I have to like hold myself back during podcasts because stuff starts triggering, and then I go on a rant. So I have to be careful with some of that. And I get political really quick. So
Well, I can't be c political, so you do you, man.
oh
You
yeah,
go
that's
on all
there's a
your
good
rants.
excuse. Yeah. It's just gonna turn into me. Like they're turning the frogs gay. Just just zoomed in on myself.
Go, go, choke me out, Joe.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we didn't really have like a topic of discussion, but this was more of just like introducing you. Um, Nick's gonna be away for a while, so I'm gonna start bringing
Yeah, I
people
wasn't.
on, and you will most likely be somewhat regular, I would say.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I would say that.
I'd say that.
I didn't I did not know he was gonna be gone this early. I was not prepared.
What, you didn't charge your potato before turning it on?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm sure we could think of a lot of terrible stories that probably shouldn't be retold.
I can think of a lot of stuff, but they don't make sense unless you mention, people. If you're not in the know, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So yeah. Anyway, here's my penis.
You know what we should do?
Huh.
With all these content, pathways that we're going down, we should open up another one for Dungeons& and Dragons.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Dude, I got my daughter into Dungeons and Dragons. And it's toned down now, but like there was a pretty good length of time where like that's just what she wanted to do. Like we'd eat and then start the campaign, and we've had to like restart several times because we forget where we are. But she loves it. I mean, she's all about it. And watching her and Brooke try to figure out, like, I can't remember the other day. They were trying to like figure out. Oh, so the beginning of the campaign is like, hey, there's a guy hiring mercenaries to help uh, transport a wagon somewhere, and so they talk to him, and he's like, do you want to be hired for it or what? And they're like, yeah, let us think on it. And they spent an hour trying to find a map or directions to where they were going to take the wagon, but like the they were gonna tell them the route. Like if they accepted the job, the caravan was just gonna go on the route, and they just needed to be there for protection. And literally, I just sat there and let them like go to a bookstore. They bought paper. They were trying to pay a merchant to allow them to like copy down a map with like parchment paper and ink. And then finally they got back and they accepted the job, and he's like, all right, here's your route and here's what you're doing. And they're just like, we spent like 6 gold already trying to like whatever. And then they tried recruiting like a blacksmith to like go with them, and he's like, I literally have a family and I'm a blacksmith. Like, no, I'm not going on a mercenary thing with you.
Yeah,
But yeah, it was
I'm
it was
settled.
hilarious.
That's awesome. I would definitely be like, yeah, we should open up a series with your daughter playing, but I am definitely not for making money off your kids.
Oh, I'll make them kids work. I don't give a fuck. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
we
those
went from
those those like
10
YouTube
huh?
I was saying it's like those YouTube channels of like what Ryan's Toys or something like that, and
Oh,
like
yeah.
pretty much all these channels that my kids watch, their parents are just like making shitloads of money off of their children
Yeah.
with this content and stuff.
Yeah.
Like I'm not for that at all.
Exploit them children, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
we went from like 10 frames a second on your webcam to now like 1 a minute.
Oh, nice. I don't even think it's my webcam. It's just my freaking internet out here.
So what you need to do is set up this dark ambiance reading area in the place that you're in, and you take the room. Just saying.
So the thing about me being in the house, I'm in my garage right now, and
We know. You
yeah.
didn't fool
So
us.
I have the setup I have is that what Linksys, whatever the heck,
Yeah.
it runs your Ethernet through your already established
Power line
electrical
adapter.
stuff. Yeah, and then I have it hooked up from that, and I'm getting what 14 megs download and like 5 upload right now, and I
Yeah.
don't understand why.
We're a little upset that you didn't post a photo of your setup in the general chat.
Oh, yeah, I still need to do that.
You also need to vote on whose setup you like.
Oh, okay. Can I self vote?
I already have the voting on there, so you're good.
Okay. Yeah. I think God, how much is it's probably gonna have to be like at least 100 feet. Like how much would 100 feet Ethernet be?
I literally have an entire box of Ethernet cable, and I can just make one to length.
Oh,
So
how much?
I mean, I we can. I'm telling you, we could trench a line out there, and I could just terminate the ends, and we'd be gold.
Yeah, I'm up for it.
Well, you've got time on your hands. Uh,
Yeah, I do.
I
Probably for the next 30 days.
yeah. I mean, I could come Sunday or Monday even.
This weekend we're gonna be out of town, but yeah, we can
Oh,
set something up.
hell yeah.
Um, yeah, the only reason why I'm not in the house is being out in the garage. I don't have to worry about volume levels because every time I'd play D and so yeah, every time I'd play D&D with my D&D group online, my wife would constantly get in the room and be like, "Shut the fuck up. Your kids are sleeping." I'm like, "I'm sorry. I'm just so excited right now."
You just need a sound dead in one of those rooms too.
Foam's a lot of money.
It can be. Just hang
Yeah,
blankets.
I live off of what can I use that I already have to get the job done.
Hell yeah.
And I don't think Nick has realized that because he's like, "Why don't you just do this?" I'm like, "'Cause it costs money." "Oh, okay. Why don't you just do
Whatever.
this?"
You guys are both in the
"That
same
costs
boat with
money too,
that.
man."
Nick doesn't like buying stuff either. Yeah, I think that's a good introduction. Everybody's watching the slideshow. I'm still here. So it's been real. We
Yeah.
will do, let's see. Yeah, make sure that you check out the YouTube channel. We're doing some streams and stuff like that for some gaming stuff if you're into that, and eventually we'll have a dedicated place for that. Kyle will be showcased on there. We got Paul, we got Nick, we got Brooke, so we have a decent group of people to do this stuff on. So you got to check it out once it's all figured
And
out.
are we officially recruiting yet, or are we still holding off on that?
Definitely. Yeah, I think that comes back to like hopping in the Discord. Is That's something that
Yeah.
we're looking at for sure.
As I mean, Discord's definitely like the main source
Information.
of pretty much interaction that we have right now, right?
Yeah. Yep. We do
Yeah.
have like a help wanted post in there too. If anybody's like good at graphic design or whatever, XYZ, that's how we're figuring a lot of the stuff out. So yeah, probably call it there. Um, we will try to come up with a some form of agenda on the next one. But yeah, this was more just an introduction of Mr. Booty Cheeks here, and yeah, we'll be back probably next week, right?
Heck yeah, man. BRB.
All right. Thanks for watching.